Hello there, my name is Russell, and I'm an author, and I write all sorts of crazy things. I am a horror writer, and I created this beautiful trilogy right behind me, the Gavin Nolan Triolgy, and you can find that at Amazon.com. So what are we talking about in this installment? How I write, or my writing process, to give you an idea where I come from. I just want to share this with you because when you read my book, you'll be like, oh, he's crazy. So, what is my writing process? First of all, I am not your ordinary writer. I do not believe in outlines. I don't write out characters, sketches, anything. The first draft, I am literally in front of the typing machine going with a bunch of music and just writing. What's scary is I always remember where I leave off. How does my story develop? Well, I begin with an assumption, a concept. And usually the beginning, I always see the beginning in my head. And the voices are always in my head. I digress. And I have a name of a character. Usually the name really drives my story. So like example, Gavin, I thought of Gavin in middle of graduate school, and I just saw the beginning. And I saw how it began, about the salesman in his hotel with this other man. And they get brutally killed, brutally murdered. Now, that's no spoiler alert, okay? Because that's right at the beginning of book number 1. But that's where it began. Again, I always have a concept of where it begins. And I see where Gavin starts, okay? Sometimes I take like little moments of life and I interject it, okay? Actually, on a personal segment, Gavin's mother, Josephine, has Alzheimer's. My father's has Alzheimer's. So I sort of wrote it in as a therapy. But what is my writing process entails? Again, the first draft, I am just writing to write. And I let the characters really just drive the story. About halfway through, I sort of see the end. And that's where the fun begins. Like, how do I get to that end? And what happens to the characters? In the second draft, that's really where I just take the manuscript that I was crazy about and actually start doing character outlines and making sure that they're all consistent. Because again, I sometimes change eye colors halfway through, not realizing it. Oops. By draft number 3, that's when I get technical and I actually do an outline. Do outlines of like storylines, etc., making sure that I'm on track. More technical. By draft number 4, I'm sick of reading my work. I'm just kidding. Well, I am. But I read it and then pre-process it. And again, number 5, I do a quick skip. Then I send it off to my wonderful editor, and then she yells at me and gives me all this scroll back, and voila. That's how my writing process is. And again, some writers believe in outlines. I am not an outline person. And I guess it comes from my executive chef ways, because I just throw things together in a pie and make it work. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I always live by this motto that my chef always told me: you're only good as your last meal served. Currently, right now, I hope you check out my books, Gavin, Derek, and Quinn right behind me, on Amazon.com. They have all 5-star reviews. They have a really great feedback on it. Again, you can visit me on Twitter at Russell_writer. You can also visit me on Instagram at Russell_writer, Facebook, Russell the Author, and of course my website, www.russelltheauthor.com. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day. See you on my next installment.